if it's working. Because it should be. Alright, so. Should be working. Should be live. Let me just double check again, because you know me, I need to make sure it's actually working. Because right now, it doesn't appear properly. There we go. No, never mind. There it is. Okay, now it's working. Okay. Let me just quickly put that here so I can see what's going on. And there we go. Everything should be fine now. So yeah, welcome back to some Genshin Impact. I almost said Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know why. It's been a while since I played that. Maybe that's why I wanted to say it. Anyway, we are back. As you can see, my adventure rank finally increased. So, funny story, after I completed the quest I needed in order to keep increasing my adventure rank, I jumped up to almost adventure rank 40. I was like 200 XP away from getting adventure rank 40, so I almost got 2 rank ups, 2 world level ups, I mean, at once, because once I reached adventure rank 40, I got another world level up, but this time without me having to complete a quest for it. So that means that from one point to another, my adventure rank my world level increased by 2. Also, thank you very much for the subscription. There it happened. I know you promised you would do it, but the fact that you actually did it is just thank you. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Also, welcome to the stream, by the way. I should probably say that too. Okay, then. Now, what I also wanted to say was... Right. Quests. We got new world quests. They unlocked after I completed the mission to increase my world level, so I guess that's been keeping me back a little bit. Also, story quests. Look at how many of these I could theoretically unlock now, so let's go down the line. Unlock one. Unlock this one. Claim another key. We're gonna unlock this one and this one, just going down the line. We still need Ganyu. Tu Tao, who by the way is a new character. So we can do these ones. But I think while these ones would be pretty nice, we should focus on our world quests first, right? Speaking of those, I accidentally triggered the world quest, apparently, because I was in Mondstadt and was going to the Adventurers Guild when I was just trying to get my rewards for my dailies. And apparently talking to the Adventurers Guild person triggered the new world quest line. You didn't miss much. We were talking about how there was a new person walking around who's blonde and has an eye patch, I think. And who refused to join the Adventurers Guild, and we should ask around. So, there we go. That's basically the whole story. Now you're caught up, so we can get right into it.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
Looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb.
Yes?
He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while.
Go on.
I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
We don't fear him, we just want more info.
True, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no?
Well, that's why we can do it.
Oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner.
I guess we know who we're talking to next.
Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Let's go then. Let's go and talk to our friend over here. Hello. I'm on your table. Talk to me.
What? You need something?
Looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Alright, next destination. We're just walking around talking to people right now.
Take your pick.
That's as simple as quests can get, right? Just talking to random people. Also, yeah, I completed all my dailies today ahead of time so we can focus on all the content we have unlocked. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yes, hello, hi. How's it going?
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options. The thing is, I'm actually looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Does
Why,
Diluc even
I
know?
just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Okay then.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
And someone just
Thank you for that,
teleported in
gentleman.
here.
He
Nice.
ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday, so he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Well, but he has to go through the first floor anyway if he wants to come in here, right? Oh well, I guess we'll go upstairs. Find a seat by the railing, you mean like right here?
Ah, welcome, sir.
Who are
The wine
you?
that you previously ordered is here.
Who are you?
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
We could have just waited downstairs, you know. He's already gone, isn't he? Wait, never mind, where'd he go? There you are. Hi. Who are you? I'm just curious. I am an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. And you're pretty silent. Honorary Knight.
He's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
I'm a traveler.
Traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Lost sister.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
Oh, now you wanna talk.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Well, let's see just how weird you really are.
That little one beside you.
Yes! We get the option once again. You know what we must choose. Emergency food.
Not true, and you know it.
No, it's true,
indeed
it's
a good
true.
thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Yeah. Not sure if that's even possible. Well, considering you're not on the character archive, or at least I don't remember seeing you there, despite checking today. So I don't think you'll come with us willingly. Wait, what? Well, I didn't see this one coming. And there's the derp face. I had a feeling it would come out at some point. I see it's already getting some usage.
He was so cold just a moment before. Hyman's got a bad feeling about this.
but I will require advance payment.
Oh, of course. How much?
500 mora and 3 answered questions.
Mora isn't a
The
problem.
500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a big deal. I mean, it does depend on the questions.
That's it.
So, go on.
Now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Here's the Mora.
Thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Do I need to answer them correctly? What if I answer wrongly? I obviously need to answer them correctly, but what happens if I would answer
The answer
wrongly?
to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude.
Well
I
then,
only
go ahead.
wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Go on.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
We're not supposed to answer the question with a question.
I know everything that I should.
So are we gonna answer?
Well, answer the question.
I'm gonna be honest here. During the fight, I was mainly playing as Venti because Venti was actually pretty powerful. And if I wouldn't have gotten control over Venti, then that fight would have been a lot more annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna go
Is
with
that
Venti.
your answer?
Absolutely.
I see.
I could also go for
Question number
Unity
2.
and stuff like that, but that's
Lex
cliche.
Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Well, both of those are actually no, the Adepti are protecting them still. Not as actively, but they do still strike down evil entities, so they're doing their job. The Liyue Xising are definitely protecting them too, so I'm gonna go with everyone, because that includes both of them.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
That's stupid. Well, honestly, if we're going by what's been told that visions were given to people by the gods, then one would assume it's the first option. Then again, I'm gonna go with perhaps none of them. I think the thing is, it depends on which god you're talking about. After all, there are 7 of them, and I think each one of them has a different viewpoint on this.
So
I'm putting way too much thought into this, aren't I?
this is your answer then. I understand. As I thought. You really are similar to her.
Her? Would you by any chance be referring to my lost sibling?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That
That's
said,
easy.
I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Yeah, also, wouldn't be weird to say that the Abyss Order might have might be in cahoots with that one strange goddess who took care of my sibling. Wouldn't be too far-fetched, so I think our goals might be aligning to some degree.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Huh. Since the Storm Terror incident, we haven't had any major issues, I think, so, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
With
We've
the...
just been fighting against
those
the
guys, I mean,
Fatui
yeah.
and Liyue, who are human too. We haven't encountered the non-human abyss order at all.
I mean, we have encountered them,
There's
just
some
not very
reason behind
organized.
that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
Well, they won't defeat me. I might not defeat... I'll defeat... I mean, it's both correct, but this one is more correct because even if I can't defeat them, I can always run away, meaning that they won't defeat me. So yeah, the upper option is more correct than the bottom one.
We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like hers.
Whose?
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall
Is it
we?
about my sibling?
According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Well then, off we go. Should be simple, especially because I can teleport right over here. Haven't been in there in quite a while, I think. Or was this the temple I needed to go into to complete my world level up? I'm not even sure. Can't even remember something as simple as that. I'm an idiot. Oh no.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss.
Well,
The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
what?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Sure. Let me guess, you're gonna be playable for the duration of our exploration, like usually. Party level of 28. As you can see, I also upgraded my characters in the meantime, at least a little bit. And I think a party level of 28 is more than more than achievable. I'm not even gonna get to play as him. Huh.
Stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they
Huh.
look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first.
There.
If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Some meat. Nice, I'll take it. You survived. Huh. Didn't quite expect you to survive, but oh well. I mean, I guess you are higher level, but still, that was a bunch of explosives. Alright, I see 3 archers, okay. Whoop whoop.
Go, go! Steady as stone.
Come on, get closer. Thank you. Oh, come on, that
Someone
didn't...
needs assistance.
Okay, you guys have fun. I'll just knock you guys in that direction too, and that helps. Actually use my abilities, because otherwise people might just complain. Got this guy. That leaves some of the archers. Ooh, spinning? Yep, spinning.
Okay.
Now you're gonna die. I'll get into the corner in a second, just take care of these idiots first. Okay. You come out, and you come out. You're surviving for far too long, buddy. You need to die. Thank you. One more enemy left. Oh wow, that actually hit. I'm impressed.
I must leave.
But that's about it. Again, using my ability is not worth it at this point, so just die. Also, yeah, new sword. Could you tell I finally equipped the stronger sword? Took me a while, I know, I know. Okay. What's in here? Of course, it has to be a Pyro Abyss Mage. Of all the Abyss Mages it could be, it has to be a Pyro one. They know that I hate those the most, don't they? Okay, buddy, come over here. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys around here. Okay, let's get you up. Oh, actually, that knocks him down immediately. Well, that's very good to know. Okay, this should help speed it up a bit. Yeah. Easy. So far, there's really not too much to worry about. As long as I can just keep on bashing their skulls in, I don't think this will be too much of an issue. Just please, if I can just get rid of the stupid Abyss Mage. There we go. This would have, by the way, been the perfect time to actually use my stronger abilities, but oh well. Who needs sleep? I need to hear. Also hi, yeah. Also hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything is going well. Now then. Hang on a second. Have more than enough points to kill one of your characters. It's so tempting, but I'm saving for literature. Alright, you go ahead and save. You already have enough again. Maybe I didn't make it expensive enough. I'll have to rethink that a little bit. Just in case. Alright, let's see over here. Let's look. We have... If all my characters die, then I'm in trouble. I mean, if pretty much all of them die, then I'll just go ahead and use some items to revive them. After all, I have some. Which reminds me, I wanted to make more, just in case. Maybe another time. So yeah, I have emergency plans. I don't... Technically, I could revive my character straight away, but I feel like that would be cheap. Because all it would do would cost me one item, and... Yeah. For like 2 streams worth of points, but it's only enough to kill one. Alright, so it's balanced. Good to know. Also, stupid Abyss Mages. I hate these guys so much. At least one of them isn't Pyro. One of them is okay. Oh, the Pyro one is already knocked down. Nice. Going all out in that case. Because I really don't want the Pyro one, especially, to regenerate his shield. Come on. Come on, die. Okay, one left, one left, one left. Knock him over. I can't even see anything right now because I'm fighting them on the stairs. Rather than up in the room where you're probably supposed to fight them. But I did it. Okay.
Just a few Abyss Mages? Seems like that Herald might have already left.
Yeah, tell us more. I feel like it's kind of important.
The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dame.
When did we get his name again?
Well, we do have...
I don't remember him telling us.
I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf.
Oh.
Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Alrighty then. I got my braces tightened today. Spring inside. Hurts so much that I don't want to take painkiller. Well, I know that pain. I know that pain. Trust me on this. I know that braces can be annoying. Especially when they're tightened. What I remember from braces is that in the beginning... Now I don't know, do you have the ones that you only get tightened by actually going to the doctor, or do you have the ones who you manually tighten every day? Because those ones, I can tell you, in the beginning that's no big deal. But the further you go, like the more days pass where you tighten every day and every day, or well, the stronger they become, the more painful it gets. So it might be easy in the beginning, but later on problematic. Then again, tightening them is probably... Actually, no, I might be talking about different kinds of braces here. Because I know the ones I'm talking about are the ones you have that basically push everything outward to well, kind of make your jaw itself wider. So they push from the inside to make your jaw wider, and that in the beginning it's not bad, but over time it starts hurting a lot. That much I can tell you. Had them for 4 years, and the pain after getting tightened is always... And also always by a doctor, alright then. That information is good to know. I don't know. I don't know if it's good to know, because I'm not quite sure if that information is anything I'm even gonna remember, because my brain sucks, as you all know. Then again, sometimes I do have my moments of remembering random stuff that I have no reason to remember. I'm not even gonna waste time on those guys. I'm just gonna keep walking. As we have a destination in mind. Just ignore them. Oh no, they shot me. How horrible. How could this... I'm stuck. How horrible. How could this be? You don't need to remember. I'm just speaking about my day. How's your guys' day? As for me, I think I had a pretty good day. My neck is still kind of causing problems to a slight degree, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday, which is why I felt comfortable streaming today. There's a chest over here I never opened, really. I mean, there are enemies here, but still. Ooh, also, I need more dandelions. I ran out of them. I ran out of dandelion seeds. How horrible. How could that happen? I mean, the answer is obvious. I just enhanced Jean a little bit, and now I don't have any more seeds. Jean has consumed all my seed. And yes, I will phrase it that way.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead?
Maybe.
We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Apparently he's up here. Oh, there you are. Hi. Jean the Seed Sucker.
Lord of Wolven, great
Yeah?
wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You familiar?
No, nor does it know
Also
me.
someone. Hi, welcome to
I
the stream.
only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames?
Yeah?
It's an abyssal spell.
What does the
Knowing
spell
what I
do?
do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere.
Does it do
Let's have a look
anything?
nearby.
How are you? Well, I just talked about how I am. Generally feeling quite good. Just, you know, a little bit of neck pain, but it's fine. Now then. We need to get on with our search over here. Great! I can see a Pyro Abyss Mage. Why does it all...
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire?
Why does it always have to be Pyro Abyss Mages?
Looks kinda
Always.
scary. Let's beat 'em up first.
I'm in major pain, yeah. You said as much. Honestly, I just hope it gets better soon. I know you don't want to use painkillers, and frankly, I don't usually... I'm not sure if I would use painkillers for that, but it's your choice, and I can... If you don't want them, then clearly you have your reasons for not wanting them. Come on, die.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh, right. Abilities, use them. Use my stupid abilities.
By royal
He died quickly. Now let me just kill this guy real quick. And then I'll get back to chat because I can already see new messages coming in. Okay, you're dead.
That's dead. Let's go check out that bonfire.
Okay, so emergency food. There's so much in common. Well,
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with
I just burned
this.
myself. By the way, that effect didn't appear because I was investigating. It's just because I hurt myself on the bonfire. Honestly, I don't want to fight those guys right now because I'm not sure how I would even reach the chest, so I'm just gonna move on. Let's go. So the next target is somewhere along this cliff, but up the cliff, of course. So let's refill stamina and get up there. I'm curious to see what this storyline is all about, by the way. I mean, it's interesting to get back to the Abyss Order, but there has to be some kind of importance to the overall story. No enemies?
Like the abyss really has been around here. Yikes!
Oh, there they
Where
are.
did these monsters pop out?
Hey, it's one I can actually handle.
Quick!
These ones are simple. Nice and easy. Look at that, shield is already gone. Didn't even do anything to him.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Also, yeah, I also switched weapons for Noelle. She also has a different weapon now. I definitely switched some stuff around in the hopes of getting ever so slightly stronger. And as you can see, I mean, I want to say as you can see it's working, but since these enemies are stronger, it's hard to tell that I've actually gotten stronger too. Okay, I gave in and now I'm going to get painkillers. I thought I could handle it at first. Well, sometimes first impressions are a little bit because yeah, you can handle pain if it's just there for a while, but if it keeps lasting and lasting, eventually it's just gonna wear you down. So it's totally understandable that you want to get painkillers now. Totally and absolutely understandable. Also, one more thing that I did, speaking of, you know, getting my characters to be stronger, I actually finally remembered that they have talents. And I finally realized that you can level up these talents. So that's what I've also been doing now. After remembering that these exist and realizing I can level them up, I decided, you know what, I should probably do that. So yeah, they're ever so slightly stronger now. Anything else I did that's of note? Not really sure. I think those are all the important things I did off screen, other than, you know, going around looking for materials and treasure, stuff like that. Alright, we're back.
Have you finished searching?
Lots of
I
signs.
searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them.
What are they
It
even for?
seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go.
That
Let's
is?
get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, there. Okay. Very well. Oh, not the actual layer, just the edge of it. Okay. Well, if that's where you want to meet, then so be it. Haven't been here in quite a while either, I think. At least haven't really explored all too much. I've been looking for ruin guards recently, so I probably should have come back here now that I'm seeing that one just walking around.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair.
Yes.
But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time.
What was it
The
for?
first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
So what was it for? Was it...
But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Does this
Don't
mean
think
this is
too
about
much
the
about
Abyss
it.
Order?
Do you
This
remember the
might
light
belong to the Abyss
actuators
Order.
that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Okay then. Let's go and see what the situation is. If that's what you want to do, then let's go ahead and do it. I see enemies.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Alright guys,
Oz, reveal thyself.
same old story. Blow up so I don't knock you away. There we go, one more of these. Then we do this, and now you're down. And all of your friends are dead. And now you can die too. I'll send you to meet your friends now. See, aren't I nice? Stay down. And bye-bye. Oh! Oh, there's more! But wait, there's more. Oh, of course it's one of you. Yeah, I need to take you out before you start healing people. You healing people is not something I like to see. So, you can just go ahead and die now. You dead yet? Okay. Now I can focus on these guys. So Amber. Then I need Oz to come out. Where'd you go? Alright. Guess I'll take care of you next. And go. Why are you still a thing? Just thanks, finally. Took long enough. Oh, I knocked him out. Oops. Not quite my intention, but...
Oz, reveal thyself.
Come on, just die. This is entertainment, I know. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let me come up here in peace. All right, you're not charged up yet. Need to get rid of your shield. You sound like a war criminal. You mean the part about me sending him to meet his friends? I don't know what you're talking about. That's perfectly normal. I'm just a nice person. Nothing more than that. Okay, buddy, okay, we get it, you're durable. We get it, you're durable, but you can go ahead and die now, okay? Thank you. Right, you still exist. The avatar looks so chill-like. Just another day of mowing civilians. Yeah. That's just daily life. Everyday life. That's how it be.
Steady as stone.
Your shield is annoying. And there we go. Whoop. You missed. So where are you? There you are.
By royal decree.
Damn it. That's one problem I have. I always knock away Baron Bunny when I really shouldn't. I need to work on my angles. Ooh, is that a secret? Hey. Oh, yeah, you still exist, right, sorry. I'll go ahead and kill you now. Are you not in life sentence? Well, how do you know that I'm not?
So in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
Well, but we took down quite a few of the Abyss Order, and it seems they actually have some interest in this place, so...
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame, exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right.
Maybe that's gonna be a
If it's
future
really
boss.
powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Speaking from experience, probably.
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
Who?
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
And who is it?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Think a jailmate.
That's how it is. Well, why are you traveling alone?
True enough.
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Rest as in permanently?
And it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too.
I vote Liyue.
Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
I vote Liyue. I vote Lamp.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
You should? I sense something familiar on that cliff. Why, what do you sense?
What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
The Abyss.
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Okay, off we go. And up we go. I'll save up so much points that you will regret putting literature in. We'll see about that. I'm guessing the map is gonna potentially expand in this direction, because there's no way they would add in this pathway if there's not gonna be more map over here.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
Apparently it's still nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Yeah, so what do we do now?
There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Oh, so you've been here.
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed that person around
Okay,
on that
then.
journey. That's all there was to it.
And you don't remember anything about the journey other than following them around.
A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Huh.
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
I'm curious to see when the map will be expanded in this direction. It will definitely be expanded in this direction at some point, right? There's no way this isn't gonna be a new territory eventually. Cutscene? Oh. We're going back to the beginning. Are we sensing that presence? Are we sensing her?
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
Okay, so that's the presence we feel, huh?
You mean your sister?
Hmm.
But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
The moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced...
Why
something
are all the characters I play as so talented at sniffing people?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Every character I play is apparently a professional sniffer. I sniff everything, be it dandelions or people, and I will comment on their smell.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world.
Do we?
At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself.
And that will be a
Yes.
successful journey.
And this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all,
I need them for
I did take 500
snuggling them?
mora and those
Huh.
3 answers you gave
Need
me.
what? Maybe you too. So chapter 1 act 4 completed. Interesting. That's it? Just one quest? And not more? Well, thank God I still have all these story quests available. So which one should we go for? Should you be trapped in a windless land? Beyond this world's stars? Mighty Cyclops' adventure? Or Self-Lore? 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 Anyway, I'll leave the choice up to chat right now. Which one should we go for first? Astrology and the 50-Year Pact, Across the Sea, Shadow of Yore, A Child's Secret. They all seem kind of interesting. I think this one is about Mona, and you already know that I really want to have Mona as a character eventually. What this one is about, who this one's about, I'm not sure. So, don't really know. Didn't really pay attention when unlocking them. Don't know about these ones either. But if no one's gonna choose, then I'm just go down the line and start from up here. With A Child's Secret. So far, no choices coming in, so I'm gonna start navigating. And just go on and look for A Child's Secret. Okay. Whoa, from up here it triggered? Okay.
Hey, look over there! She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out.
Apparently we had an imaginary friend too.
What? You mean you used to act like that too? So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination?
Imaginary means in your imagination. That's how imaginary friends work.
Imaginary. Imagination. Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right?
Really?
Just say so.
Paimon, you're an idiot.
Imaginary friend of yours. When does Paimon get to meet them?
Wow. They're invisible. The top option seems so sad. Like, oh yeah, no, we don't hang out anymore, sadly. We kind of grew apart as we grew older. It's kind of a sad story. Our interests kind of drifted apart and we decided to not hang out anymore. Sorry, even my imaginary friend has left me now. I'm all alone. Not even my imaginary friend decided to stick around.
Seriously? So imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Tragically, yes.
Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an imaginary friend too?
Surely, absolutely, and I think they're still very close even after all this time.
No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Wow.
Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting
Oh,
you here.
haven't seen you in forever.
Bard, what are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
Monocle equipped with some sort of detector. Looks like a regular monocle. Also, I can't even see it.
I know, right? Apparently, though, it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. what does his imaginary friend look like?
What?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Well, that's certainly interesting.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
Imagine if something like that really existed. Like if you could actually see imaginary friends. That'd be the same as making them real, right? Basically, because other people can now see them too. And since they run through your imagination, basically if you interact with this imaginary friend while the person whose imaginary friend it is in your presence, then technically they would automatically imagine how that friend would respond, meaning that multiple people could interact with them too. Probably. Am I just overthinking stuff? It's entirely unnecessary for me to go into thought about this. Right? Seem like the best of friends.
Huh, so it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size. Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
Well, this is, interesting.
The flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know?
Well, I guess that's where we're going then.
Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
Well, let's take a look. I want to make friends with everyone's imaginary friend. Never mind, I'd be too shy to talk to them. Because what if they don't like me?
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty
Really?
floaty!
Really, that's your imaginary friend? A plant?
Imaginary friends can be plants now.
Apparently.
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. How can I help?
Are you two family, or...?
You mean me and Mr. Floaty? Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We live together. Say hello, Mr. Floaty. They can see you.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
So you hate your
Flora,
existence?
Why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
Because why not?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Why not?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out
Okay.
this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures.
Then how do you know exactly what it looks like?
It's Stanley.
Oh hey, yeah, no, we know from the book, right? Right, wasn't there this one guy who wrote a book? I think so.
Stanley's an adventurer. And you could tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells.
Actually, no, never mind, that's not the book guy.
Amazing Adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time.
Is it that
But,
one
right now we have
bearded
other things to
guy in
attend to.
green? One of the glasses?
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Ooh, we're gonna talk to Timmy.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
We're gonna be able to kill his birds.
Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
We get to kill Timmy's birds again, and then we talk to him. Okay. No, I wanted to pick that up. Whoa! Okay. Hi.
No way!
Wait, how did you know?
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard?
I've heard of guardian angels, but come on. Well, that's definitely stepping up the game a little bit here.
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
Don't worry, it's imaginary.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
It's time you say the line.
Paimon has a favorite line?
The one about us exploring the area ahead of us later? Oh, you mean about getting too close to the map, right? To the edge.
Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Yes, but I want to pick this up.
Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all
Kinds of imaginary friends? Mayhaps.
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Yeah, they are not gonna have any imaginary friends, are they? Whoa!
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Okay, who among these do you think has an imaginary friend? Imagine D. Luke or Kaya having imaginary friends. Still,
To me, you'd find some
I'd be
way of keeping
curious.
yourself amused, even if you
Especially
drank
for
alone.
D. Luke.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Come on.
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the
We're
same
already
way
outside.
You threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion. Or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is
Okay.
that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase.
Sorry, I have no recollection.
Me?
Things that are outdated.
No. I don't imagine any friends. Too busy imagining epic adventures.
Wrong line. That was nothing like what was written there. Also, yeah, they don't have any imaginary friends.
Suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
That
Like I
dude said the
a
entirely
lack of
wrong line.
childlike wonder.
Did you see the text box? Did you hear what he said? There was... What's... These mistakes shouldn't happen. I'm gonna complain.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
Who does?
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear?
How are you gonna find out? By
Let's go and check.
checking different age groups. Okay.
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Well, let's go ahead and check that out.
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Oh, down here.
Must keep training.
Wait a second. Also, I opened my glider, but it didn't react because it started playing the cutscene.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Determined to become a knight, definitely. But that cutscene starting up kind of ruined Amber, and I need to revive her.
Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Your imaginary friend is very real.
Really looks up to Jean.
Yeah, really. But nothing wrong, yeah.
Huh. Thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training?
Mayhaps.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Okay, so let's quickly go ahead and take care of Amber. Because I kind of messed up. Actually, no, never mind. It was absolutely the game's fault. There.
Shame. Didn't man. Oh, how can I smash all these training dummies at
Alright.
once? So that's how to do
I mean,
it.
it wasn't exactly at
I'm
once,
impressed.
but it worked. It worked, so we're moving on.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
You do that.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Paimon, you suck.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today.
Mate Jean?
Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me?
Sure.
He's
Where
gone
to?
adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day?
Temple of the Lion? Alright.
Great. Thank you so much.
Well, time to head out. There it is. I have arrived. So he's inside. That's interesting. Oh, that's just... Oh, right. So that's what I need to go for. Okay. Well, let's go and search for this dude. Haven't been here in a while, so that's why I wasn't sure what this stuff was all about.
The Temple of the Lion?
Oh,
We
also,
explored this place once before,
I get to play Venti again.
during the Storm Terror
Who has a triple shot?
Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time.
Oh yeah, that's our main
Looks like
worry.
we can't go any further.
E to
Not to
generate...
worry. Allow me.
Alright.
Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Damn it! Elevator, why did you have to disappear now? How long does this wind current last? Okay. Long enough. Alright, up we go. Move! Thanks. Finally. Door of Resurrection activated. Open the door. Get ready just in case. Alright, enemies ahead. Sadly, I didn't hit the head.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Go, go. Oz, reveal.
By the way, which level is Venti right now? Oh, same level as our opponents. Which makes him the highest level in our party right now. Wow. This is... Oh. You lived? Well, now you didn't. How do I get in here? Okay, I need to go around, apparently. No problem. Ooh, more enemies. Hey guys, I am here to kill you.
Oz, reveal that.
Don't mind me, I'm just here to kill you. Alright.
I swear by my sword.
Go. Nicely done. You die too. You get a little bit more over here, then we do this. And this, and you know what?
Here we go.
And what do you do again? Oh, that's what you do. Right. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while.
Hey, are those guys?
Are those guys what? Oh, those guys.
Knock off Baron Buddy.
Wait, again? One attack took care of you.
Leave it all to me.
You damn weakling.
Time for takeoff.
How about this? And then let's shoot right in there. And that should do it. Oh! There's someone left. Wait. Wait a second, I just remembered. I'll be back in a second. I just remembered some stuff. Yeah. There was a chest back here, right? Don't think I forgot about you. Okay. Got it. Okay, let's keep going. No loot left behind. Speaking of loot, I'll take this. I'll take this. Okay, now you can die. Done. Hey Stanley, hey Jack. And Blob, hey! Long time no see. Well, now you're here. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you had a great day so far.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Venti.
Actually, we came
And
looking
us.
for you.
Ellen has
We
a
have something
message.
to deliver, yeah.
She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Right.
You
That
are
guy.
Stanley? You were that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Jafari?
The very same.
So if you couldn't have if you could have handled it, why didn't
To
you?
meet one as legendary as yourself.
Why didn't you do it if you could?
How would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Let's go with Stanley, since he's apparently such an amazing individual.
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley, the great explorer and legend of Mondstadt. In which case, why head back now?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
These guys aren't gonna do anything.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
Not exactly.
Really, we're just looking for Jack.
And Beyblade, hi, welcome to
You
the
know
stream.
who I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of
Can this dude shut up? I hate him already.
Yeah, I think we got that.
I hate him already.
Attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend.
Can you shut up for a second? I've heard your name. You don't need to repeat it.
Enough already. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth.
Oh, right, I have Venti.
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Can I get two of them at once with a triple shot?
Jack will listen, won't you?
With a triple shot?
Where was I?
You and your partner reached the
Wait,
Mayor's
these don't
Farm,
count?
famously
No,
terrifying
never mind,
place
they do.
with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see.
Can someone tell this dude to shut up? I don't care about his stories. I think he's an asshole.
A whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Alright, just blow myself up.
So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on holy ground once more, with the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Just die. Stanley can die too for all I care. He's an idiot.
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great
Yeah, thank you for also... Thank you for being so kind as to tell him to shut up, but apparently it's not working.
Proudest achievement.
Also, I just ran into those
Die in the
attacks.
course of their final adventure.
Like an idiot.
But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the
Whoa.
wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt.
Let me get this straight. You say we're in under your protection for going further in, and all you've done this whole time is just talk about how awesome you are while we do all the work.
Most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
What a nice guy.
Die in a place with no
Started
wind.
watching Diamond is Unbreakable.
Why do they keep going on about that?
Nice.
Is that why Stanley thinks the Mayor Javari is the most
Then
terrifying place in the world?
I hope
There's no wind there?
I hope you're enjoying it so far. I think Diamond is Unbreakable definitely has a little bit more of a different tone from the rest from JoJo before it. Harmon is just completely gone out of the universe. I mean, as you could see with what was it? With the previous one. Oh, what was it called? What was it called? I can't even remember the name of the previous one. The one in Egypt. What was it called again? Stardust Crusaders, right. Stardust Crusaders. Even in Stardust Crusaders, there was only one person using Harmon. And yeah, thank you. Only one single person was using it. So Stan's basically replaced it already. But doesn't mean it's completely gone. It's not been removed out of the lore. It's just not really getting used anymore. Alrighty then.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Alright, you know what, Q,
Time for takeoff.
since I can. And of course you're fine. Alright, let me just go. Let me just go in. There we go, now he's knocked down.
Leave it all to me.
And now I'll just beat him up.
Wind, hear me.
Hang on a second, I see more talking going on in chat. But I just need to take care of this guy first. Because you know I hate these guys. When you log into Minecraft... Ouch. Maybe you just forgot you died or something? And now you wanna die apparently. Ouch. Diamond is Unbreakable has a very disco feel to it. You mean the opening especially, probably. Sounds like rough.
Traveler.
Worst part is still oh no. But yeah, about Diamond is Unbreakable, the opening definitely... the opening itself already has a different feel to it, and the theming overall, especially compared to Stardust Crusaders, where you're never in one place, where you're constantly traveling all the time. And then you have part 4 of JoJo, Diamond is Unbreakable, where you're basically just in this small town. So a lot of the characters you see will be reoccurring characters. Because in such a small town, you're bound to see people again and again. Max armor tools with everything. All my shulkers on me. 21 hours in total. 21 in total. Ouch. Emeralds, gold, food. Ouch. Okay, that sounds rough. That sounds rough. Ouch. I'm lucky to say that that I never had those kinds of problems because I never made it that far. Because I, as of now, still have never gone to the end and beaten the Ender Dragon in regular survival Minecraft. Because I always focus too much on actually just building stuff. Even though I really should eventually decide to actually beat the dragon because, well, that way I can get shulker boxes, which would also be nice. Also, would be nice to finally have played through the game at some point. I'll make you a server. We'll see. We'll see. But hey, if that's what you want. But honestly, I'm not sure. I'm already playing on another server in my own time. Even though the end is kind of locked off on that server, so won't be able to do that. Finish it no matter how long it takes. Well, I tried finishing it on this channel in hardcore mode, but the problem with hardcore mode is, well, that you can die. And that happened to me. And then I stopped playing again for on this channel. Would be good content. Yeah, I might get back to it, but not in hardcore probably anymore. Or if I would go at it in hardcore, I would have to play a lot more carefully. And just decide not to build anything extravagant. Minecraft isn't finishable. Well, technically beating the dragon gets you the end credits, so it has an official ending, but you can keep playing for as long as you want.
Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Wow.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
But you can respawn.
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
So all those stories he was talking about, he got from his imaginary friend. Nice, he's an idiot, like I said. Fits the description of himself.
You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self?
Apparently.
Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Fuck off, Stanley.
Do you two still have time to spare?
Kind of.
A few days ago, Stanley
Also
got drunk
ignoring
and told me
Paimon.
a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
That
The
being?
weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Why did he abandon them? That's a good question.
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just
Yeah.
get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right
He's
now,
still an asshole and
I'm
an
just
idiot.
a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit.
Ouch.
So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so, selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out.
Yeah.
Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Probably coming along, but
Oh,
unplayable.
one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it?
Know the feeling too,
Let's
huh?
hurry. There's
Yeah.
no time to lose.
That actually really, that story really hurts because I think everyone can relate to it to some degree. Okay, let's go get this chest. And let's get to work. Oh yeah, guess what? What? I'm not even gonna guess. You go. You go on ahead and tell me. Tell me what I'm supposed to be guessing. While you know what, I'm gonna... There we go. I'm gonna walk around instead of climbing. It's probably gonna be a little bit more comfortable. And off we go. My collector's edition, which I want to remind you. Yes, yes. Only 1 month after release, it's finally shipped, or shipping. It's in the process of coming. Well, it's progress. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. Hopefully the shipping process doesn't take too long. But at least it's finally on its way, so... That seems to have taken quite a while. Hopefully it's gonna be worth it. He's gonna see me. Apparently he's not gonna see me. Is he blind? But that guy saw me. So you're gonna stay here. Search for the sword. Well, where would it be? I'm not gonna go ahead and kill everyone here, that would take forever. Especially since I have nothing else to gain from this. I'm telling you, it probably doesn't even exist. There has to be some specific place I need to be looking at. Yeah, I'm in the area. I just said somewhere around here. I guess I'm gonna have to kill everyone to make it easy on myself. Plus I can grab some loot while I'm at it. And the loot might come in handy. Ooh, there's more. So let's go ahead and kill these guys nice and quick. I didn't angle that as well as I could have, but now you're dead. Okay. Didn't you drop some more stuff? Or did I imagine that? Huh. I was sure there were more drops, but... Maybe I picked them up without realizing. Oh, there it is. I found my destination.
Hey, that bunch of hilly churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony?
That sword doesn't look particularly strong.
Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
If that's the Sword of Brilliant Valor, then I'm very disappointed. Because one look at it, and you can see that it's clearly not in any real good conditions. Then again, I kind of figured that what that one guy was talking about was a lie right away. Because he's an idiot. Normal rusty greatsword, yeah, exactly. It's raining in here. You guys really need to work on your houses a little bit better. If the rain is just coming through. Your roof clearly doesn't work. Then again, these are hilly trolls. Don't know what I was expecting from them, to be honest. Come on. Get rid of all the archers so I can focus on the big guy.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
I'm actually gonna do this. And now I'm gonna take you down.
I'll catch up.
Simple. Oh no, whatever will I do about you? I'm so absolutely defenseless. Spin! He's spinning! I'll try spinning, that's a good move. You know what? I can do that too. In the beginning I did that constantly. I've kind of stopped doing it. Don't even know why I stopped. Probably because this is actually a little bit quicker. Okay, let's take a look at this obviously high quality loot.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too.
Either it's very old and has deteriorated, or he was lying.
Before a piece of junk like this.
Maybe they heard the stories too.
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
Oh, that's...
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air.
So where are you going with this?
When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
So you're saying the sword will get stronger if we actually need to fight? Because I don't think that's gonna help. Excellent recovery, yeah.
You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield.
Also, I see you standing back there.
It's
You idiot.
in Dada Gorge, so, huh?
There's somebody there.
Oh, you noticed.
What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
Yeah, because he's obviously lying.
Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Alright. Hang on a second, I'm still checking something, so don't worry about me. Need to check something. Alright. So where was I? Other than, you know, looking for the shield. That's where I was. But other than, oh great. Also it's storming now. How are you doing, by the way? I think we talked about that earlier. Ouch. That almost hit me. That generally I'm doing quite good. I feel like I've had a great day so far, other than, you know, the neck pain, but it's really not as bad as it was yesterday, so I'm feeling great today, by comparison. Because I did a little rant, but I'm not anything from you. Glad to hear that. Right. You're free to rant when if you want. That's no issue here. Feel free to rant. Now, where would I find that stupid shield? Wait. That's it, huh?
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
I got you addicted to what? To Genshin, or... Oh, what do you mean? And yeah, apparently he has the shield. Puppet game? Oh, I'm glad to hear that, because that show is amazing. It's kind of sad to know that it was cancelled before it could finish. But I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one who really loves that series. Always nice to share some stuff. It's always nice when you share something you enjoy and see that other people also enjoy it. Who's your favorite character, by the way? Kind of curious. I'm still gonna have to go with Malay. Malay is absolutely nice. Though I have to admit the others are also amazing, like Dorguy or Callie. First episode just got me like, what? So episode 1? Alright. Then I'm not gonna say too much. Wait, where did episode 1 leave off? Where did episode 1 leave off again? I'm not quite sure I remember. Did the splice fissure already happen? Did the splice fissure already happen? And I don't mean the one that was the big opening. I mean the next one, where the alarm went off and stuff like that. Because I'm kind of, like... Oh, Sarah! Right, that scene! Yeah, Sarah. Oh boy. Let me tell you one thing. You're gonna enjoy the series. Alright. Let me tell you, it's amazing. I still have to watch, or rather listen to some of the shows where these characters originally came from, because a lot of those characters in Puppet Game originated from other stories Liam has done. Like for real, F. Sarah, yeah. But a lot of the characters in Puppet Game originate from other series Liam has done, and I've seen, or listened to, most of them. Most of the ones where the characters came from. Except for Design, which is the series Callie came from. I was kind of waiting for, because he often said that he was thinking about rebooting that series at some point, but now that he's discontinued this channel, he definitely won't be rebooting it anymore, so I have no excuse as to not watch it, or listen to it. I always say watch like an idiot. It's no longer storming, at least. But yeah, also... About the main character, oh god, what was John Matthews, right? John Matthews. Let me tell you one thing. A lot of the character names you'll hear in this are ones he repeats all the time. Basically, in almost every single one of Liam's stories, the main character is called John Matthews. In almost every single one. Just like Sarah Duffy is also another character that almost every single story contains. So yeah, Sarah Duffy and John Matthews are names he reuses constantly. As for Puppet Game, I really hope you're gonna keep watching, and we'll talk about that at some point, because I really don't mind chatting about that series.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
Alright, whip up another story.
My bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the Shield of Magnificent Honor. Warriors wear
Imagine
their
it was an
battle
actual
scars
game.
with
Dude,
pride,
I
and
wish.
shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale?
Alright, here we go.
Body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Yeah, Venti, you go ahead and talk like that, as always. But yeah, about that show. You know, the thing about it is that on Liam's animation channel, you can clearly see how good he is at animating. And he has brought up that, who knows, maybe some of the characters who appeared in Puppet Game may show up in some of his animations at some point. And just the fact that he's willing to go that far to reference these characters is already more than enough for me. Just to know that he hasn't fully abandoned the characters. It's definitely nice. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting sidetracked now that this topic has come up. This is it? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Venti's in top form today.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free.
Yes, let's talk to that Hilichurl.
Excuse me, Mr. Hilichurl?
I am for once not here to kill you.
Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilichurlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Oh, that helped.
Cheerful enough? Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Sweet flower I picked. Take this Hilichurl. Yeah, second option bad. First option maybe. Last option definitely. Never mind.
He did not seem to appreciate that.
Let's try this again. Ouch.
He did not seem to appreciate that.
I'm messing up now.
Oh no, we ticked him off big time.
I am sorry. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to kill you guys. Except for you, apparently, because I want your shield.
Steady as stone.
Come on, explode. Explode. Thank you. Those explosions are so powerful. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, bye.
Hey, he dropped the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran.
Let's take the shield and get out of here.
Thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them.
Yes, these are legendary weapons,
Mom,
of course.
Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Oh, they're gonna be disappointed. They're gonna be disappointed.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time.
Yeah, you set him up.
What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll, too?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might...
Oh, only now. Are you actually starting to think that? Really?
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must
Possibly.
be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with Hilichurls.
Yeah, we just killed a bunch.
I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Yeah, you go and do that. You
Guilty
go.
conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are
Off
you
a cliff?
talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway,
Alright.
I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
That we might. Also, before we go there, I actually want to check something. And by check, I mean show you guys. Let's go to Leo Harbor real quick. So remember that the lantern ride was being held here, right? And they already removed everything, as you can see. Except for one thing. This. And they removed everything else. They removed the tables these things were standing on. But they didn't remove the actual lanterns. They kind of forgot some stuff here. And now they're floating. And I don't think these ones are supposed to be floating. So, devs, you kinda forgot something. Kinda forgot this. Oh well, that's enough of me pointing out mistakes in this game. Let's get back to it. After all, we have some stuff to be doing. That's just where I am. Where do I need to go? Oh, right, I need to wait till it's nighttime. Oh yeah, there we go. Once again, able to point out mistakes in this otherwise wonderful game. Okay, so... time... and there we go. Come on. Alright.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Yeah, we shouldn't stay here. We should be going for a drink. God damn it, I don't want to look at this missing person poster. I also didn't want to use my ability here. I hate it when that happens. So, there you are. You okay, Stanley, you idiot?
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
He's talking to his imaginary friend again. Great.
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
There's another Stanley. Remember his imaginary friend?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Meljabari that day.
Oh.
Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name?
Oh.
Why?
Well, that's... So his imaginary friend Stanley is the real Stanley.
Like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day.
Wow.
But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I mean, I do,
I think our
but...
friend really did make it to the Meljabari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
Yeah.
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity.
And you claim that you lived them.
Stanley reached the center of the Meljabari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley.
Of course you are.
Stanley. Getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Oh, you know we're here.
Yikes! We're busted!
Alrighty then. Stanley? I still think you're an asshole, but still.
Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Also, if that's someone of you trying to join, please tell me beforehand.
And Shield of Magnificent Honor for me. so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Teyvat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley...
Again, if you want to join me, if that's one of you, please tell me beforehand. I am not accepting them blindly.
After your hangover wears off, maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Even though some help would always be nice,
Stanley's really fond of that kid.
I want to make sure that's actually someone of, from you guys.
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total
Well...
fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Yeah, but he claims he was the one to experience them.
Experiences? What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore.
Well, he probably wasn't bragging as much as you are.
Is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
His imaginary friend, yeah.
Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away.
Heyo, here to lurk. Welcome to the
and
stream,
utterly
Min.
worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Finally doing some of the story quests. I finally unlocked them. Also, I completed the new updated quest that came in.
How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
So now?
Will you
Now what?
hand me your old friend's spirit?
Wait, you can just do that? He also looks completely different.
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down.
Understandable.
But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Alrighty then.
Wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
So you're done, basically.
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember?
True
I'll head
enough.
off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
But I think we have time to do one more story quest. After all, we unlocked a bunch.
Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
It's anybody's guess. Oh, wait. So we're not actually done then. I figured we would be done, basically, but... Actually, it might be the tree. The usual place might be at the tree. Or not. I guess it's at the statue. Well, that makes sense too, because that's where he's usually playing his songs, stuff like that. Oh, we're all the way up there. Well then, I mean, I climbed up here once before to get the achievement. But I guess now I actually need to climb up here. Well, let's get to it then. This actually isn't as hard as I remember. Maybe I just picked a better route this time. No! No! That ain't happening. Okay, a little more careful now. Hey, Venti. You want me to push you off?
Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
Well, we would have if the map didn't tell us.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage.
But it's not.
When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider.
Yeah, well, that's payback
This
for
takes
what
me
you
back.
told him about the sword and shield.
First time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
So you had a different form
It
before.
was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's
Oh, that's...
Lair, right? You mentioned it before.
I didn't even remember that.
That's right.
Huh.
The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms.
I didn't even remember
Back
that.
then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind. A gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better. Or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Wow, Paimon, you sure catch on
My
quickly.
current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend.
You did? Huh.
In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy
Okay,
raised
then
the
that's
flag of
interesting
revolt,
backstory
and I
then.
threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your
My
friend?
graphics look great. Oh, there we go. Same situation as with Stanley's friend. He died.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
Fetch us some meat or fish.
Venti's telling his story. What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
Well, go on
You
then.
know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes.
I'm not smart, I'm
But
quite the
then,
opposite.
Maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
Yeah, I'm listening. Go on. So...
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Huh. Well, there we go. But as I said, we're not done yet. We have time to do another one. Between those, does anyone have any preference as to which one we should do today? Beyond This World Stars, Mighty Cyclops' Adventure, or this one, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. So Shadow of Yore, Across the Sea, or Astrology and the 50-Year Pact. It's up to you to decide. If you do not decide, then I'll just go down the line and do the top one. If you want to see the top one, then I guess you don't need to announce your opinion, because if no one else says anything, then that's what's gonna happen anyway. Also, I think this one's about Mona, if I remember correctly, and I am curious about her story. So... Back, but a humble lurker. A humble lurker, huh? Well, if you're just a humble lurker and won't announce your opinion, then I guess I'll just go with Mona. Which will take me to... I hit the navigate button. There it is. I think it's gonna be about Mona, if I remember correctly. So let's go. Yes! Hello!
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting.
So you were expecting me?
As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me. Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
We know her. We've met her before.
You're not from this world, are you?
We've met her before. What's this about?
Does my ability to see through your secrets so easily not evoke any memories?
Yes, finally. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a while.
Oh, Paimon remembers. You're that astrologist.
How could you forget her? Honestly.
That's right. It is I, astrologist Mona Magistus. This time, I would like you to come with me to Mondstadt to reclaim a box that belongs to my master. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
And that means it's up to us.
Getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Just cause?
That's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box.
Guardian?
My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
And you need our help to win. Want to prove yourself, huh?
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
I have no idea how astrology works. How did you end up thinking of me? Yes. Why me?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn.
So I'm gonna be your student?
Bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no?
I'm your disciple?
And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status. So,
I'm not gonna outright refuse. I'm just curious, since when was I your student?
come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just
No, I'm interested.
There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once
Plus,
I
if I'm
meet
your
that
disciple,
successor
would
and
you
have a
be
chance
willing to join my
exchange
team?
knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Those sound like fine conditions. I won't play along.
decision.
I'd be willing to actually
Said I
learn
would
from
like
her,
to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
since she seems pretty powerful and very agile.
There is a small inn near Mount Tianhong that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Oh, let's go then. Over here. Come on, get up here. I'm really curious to see what this questline might entail. Probably some really nice battles towards the end, considering what she told us about the Guardian of the Box.
No wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, well, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. The ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble
Camera
for
angle,
Mona
nice.
here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is merely
Camera
a means to
angle.
gain
What are you
insight
doing?
into
What are you doing,
reality and
cameraman?
observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such
Well
a
then.
powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Just-
Well, I was going to put up
it's her
20,000
choice.
more as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
I mean, I guess she's interested now. What's with that look?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who
Her eyes are up there.
must be lucky indeed
Hey.
to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
Where do you think I was looking? I mean, I'm not denying anything, but still. Anyway. What happened to principles? Yeah.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much more to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this
Oh,
is
well.
going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you.
Of
This is
course.
the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Yes, master. Whatever you say, master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us.
I mean, that worked
Remember
before.
the stuff we helped Master Diluc make?
Yeah.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Well done. I'll yeah.
Partner, right?
You got my
You
approval
already
this
have a
time.
plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Well, let's get to it.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, They can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Well, let's get to it then. Slimes, come at me. Doesn't seem like a lot.
By royal decree.
Come on.
Steady as
Could you please stand a little bit more in line? You know what, that works. Get... Oh, okay. You know what? That's more than enough to kill you. No use... No need to use my stronger abilities. Maybe now.
Barely a scratch.
Okay.
steady as
Just this, and there we go. Yeah, these aren't too much of a problem. I still think that Noel's Q is a little bit underwhelming. I mean, yeah, it boosts your attack for quite a while, but the other attacks with their instant use feel a little bit more rewarding, you know? Especially because you can switch out your character without having to worry about wasting your ability. See, I could now theoretically switch and it's the effect would still be around. And that's not something I can say for Noel's ability. Stop it.
By royal decree.
So yeah, I think Noel's ability is still kind of sadly a little underwhelming. Fischl isn't much better, but at least it's not one of those abilities I have to worry about wasting when I switch. Kind of sad that half of my characters have underwhelming ults. But... oh well, they're still overall pretty good.
Found it! This must be the ring!
Well, let's get back.
Pretty. I'm unsure it's worth a ton of...
Mora?
Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Also, don't forget, we were the ones who did this, so technically we should be getting the reward, and Mona shouldn't be getting anything. But, since she's our master, she's gonna get like 90% of it, right? That's how it works, right?
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
Wait, what? Yeah, I completely agree with Paimon and myself. I agree with myself. Yeah, this is...
Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines. And in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Yeah, Mona, take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
I figured as much. After all, since she's our master, she's bound to get 90% of it, right? Right? 95%? Hey, if she's generous, she might only take 75%. Have to go and sleep? Well, good night to you then. See you later. See you around. See you around. Hope to see you around in the next stream too.
But we did all the work.
Yeah, and she's our master.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Well,
Didn't we say we were just playing pretend?
I never
Now,
said
we need
that.
to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh,
Do you need to
right.
guess?
You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it.
Of course it didn't.
I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel
All
north,
of
we'll
it?
reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Yeah, and that'll be our cut. Camera angles are especially strange around Mona. Well, there might be some stuff. No complaints here, though. I completely agree. She's a good person.
Good person. Let's have ourselves a great meal.
Yeah, and the fact that she's treating us, that's our cut of the profits.
This life isn't bad either.
Well, off to the inn we go. And see what else the camera has to offer for us. Oh, we need to go downstairs. Okay. Just be prepared. All right. Didn't die this time. Hooray. I was looking right at the chair. How did you get the impression that I wanted to talk to you? I'm looking at this chair to sit down, and somehow I talk to this lady. Of course.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
I mean, she has a lot of money.
Course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
I mean, what I can't finish, Paimon can. Paimon is a
Excuse me,
master
what
at
would you like
eating
to order?
everything. Vegetarian. You know what? Golden shrimp balls sounds expensive, and since it's her treat, we may as well go for the expensive option, right?
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
Are they expensive? How about the scrap roe tofu?
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
Okay, salted pork soup sounds pretty basic.
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup.
Okay.
Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
And the vegetarian abalone?
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from
Abalone.
vegetarian
Ah.
ingredients. It's just
Don't
as
ask
good
me
as
to
the real
pronounce stuff
thing.
correctly. I'm too dumb for that. I'll order them all.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
The half person is very hungry.
Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just cut some vegetarian noodles.
I feel sorry for her. Can't we share?
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Yeah, she didn't want to use up any more money than she had just gotten. So that's why she only ordered one dish. So we really should be sharing, right?
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora?
We could share.
An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar
We can share, you know.
dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
We can share.
Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute.
We don't need to whip something up. We can share.
For it to fulfill your desires. So it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right?
Also, I saw...
Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
How do I get back there? I just want to get that real quick. Okay. So, I need to go upstairs to go to the kitchen. Even though I should theoretically have some food on me, but okay. Also, I wouldn't even need to have use food on me because we had so much food we could easily share.
Hello. How may I help you?
We want to use your kitchen.
Borrow the kitchen here.
Friend of mine would like to eat a special dish.
I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Not really.
How humble of you. Actually, I have a little suggestion. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a
Mayhaps.
recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Liyue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic.
I mean, I'll take on your
Finally played
recipe.
up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab.
Learning a whole new dish for Mona's sake is a bit... It's not a bad idea, though. Especially because learning a new dish is always nice, because that means I have more stuff to max out the proficiency in.
Golden crab! Golden crab!
Golden crab.
Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Well,
Howdy. Please.
learn the recipe. And I'm, of course, missing the main ingredient. I should have expected this. On the beach here, that should be the best place to look for crab. I always run out of crab. I never have enough. I've noticed that that when I was trying to max out proficiency in my other on the other recipes too. Crab is just so much harder to get than most other things. It's just annoying. Because with birds and other animals you can just shoot them. But for crab you actually have to go in and pick that stuff up while it's running around. And that's a lot more annoying. Found one, I need 4, right? There's 2 of them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I think I got 4 of them, right? Let's look for one more just in case. Don't mind me, just looking for crab. Anyone seen any crabs? Hello? Any around here? These seem like such good places for them to be, and I can't find any. Oh, there it is. Okay, that should be more than enough. Well, let's go and cook. I have come back. Mona should be grateful, because these crabs are fresh. They're just caught. I just caught them, so she really better be grateful. Might go soon. I want to go to sleep since my teeth are really sore. Understandable, understandable. In which case, I hope you have a great night and can hopefully feel better tomorrow. All right. Perfect. But yeah, I totally understand that. I'll hopefully be able to stay for a bit more though. Well, let's see. After all, I think I'll finish the stream maybe after this mission is completed. And by that I mean the entire mission, so however long that takes. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to stick around until I'm done. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm not in dire need of food.
No.
I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
Q stomach? Wait, why do I have 8 more of them? Where did these come from? Where did they come from? I mean, I'll take it. Also, you get one of the bad ones in that case.
This aroma is...
In that case, I'll stick around until the end. Alrighty then. Watch this quest line actually go on for a really long time. Do you know when you're gonna stream Life is Strange next? Not quite sure. I mean, the next stream is definitely gonna be Life is Strange, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. One of the two, probably. Actually, hang on. Today is Friday. In that case, it would probably be tomorrow, because Sunday is a bad... Actually, no. It's not Friday. I'm an idiot. Because for me, it's already past midnight, so technically it is Friday now. But in actuality, I started the stream on Thursday. Confusing. In that case, I'm not sure. Tomorrow or the day after, I'm one of the two. Not entirely sure. If it's gonna... I'll try to write in the Discord channel if once I'm sure which one it's gonna be, but I'm not sure exactly when. 12:25 here, so Friday for me too. Alright then. Yeah, technically it's Friday, but I think we all know that it's... Since the stream started on a Thursday, it technically still counts as Thursday. Because until you go to bed and wake up, it's not officially Friday. We all know that. Anyway, I might as well continue so you actually get to see this quest line play out. Something to go with your noodles.
I thought it'd be so luxurious.
Yeah, but it is.
Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept.
Yeah, sure.
I mean...
You didn't even read that line. Oh, it's delicious and something. You didn't even read that line.
I am most comforted.
Dude, alright, game developers. That's 2 times today you screwed up with your dialogue. Once where the character didn't even read the line, and once earlier today when the character read something entirely different from what was displayed in the text box. Can't you make sure that your dialogue works correctly? Considering how well everything in this game works, all the great gameplay mechanics and the graphics and stuff, is it too much to ask for the dialogue boxes to also work? Because they seem like less effort than everything else. But sadly, they mess up quite frequently. Oh well, as long as you're eating a full meal.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Well, let's get to it then. So to the gate. Wrong direction, this way. Alrighty then, what do we have over here?
That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest
Tiring,
to
yes.
plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Yeah, because we
That's
teleported.
you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Do I need to pay?
No need, no need.
Alright.
We're already heading that way anyway.
Then it's
There's
fine.
no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Why?
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit.
What?
Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults?
If they were bandits, we could easily kill them.
Don't. Crazy girl.
There's no need to be that
Shall I tell you now
forward.
which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it?
We could easily
If
kill
you're
them if they're
legitimate
bandits.
businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
I mean, we could have waited for their card. Once we found out they were bandits, we could have killed them. And we could have taken their card. Right? But of course, we could always provoke them outright. And you will not touch my master.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
I get to play as her, right? I get to play as all of them. Okay. First of all, get the setup going. Get a nice little gust of wind in, and now we switch over to Mona.
Delve into destiny.
Oh man, I really wish I had her on my team.
Delve into destiny.
I mean, look at that.
Let me scry.
I'm not even that good at playing her right now, I think. But I mean, look at this.
Delve into destiny.
Finally. Done.
No issue at all.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Can't say I'm a huge fan of the Master and Servant RP. Well, if it's what Mona wants, you go along with it, right? Seriously, I really just want Mona on my team. She seems like such a fun character to play as well. But she's gonna be a pain in the ass to get. I mean, there's a banner for her right now. I drew a couple of times, but I didn't even get a single 5-star character. Never mind Mona. Your abilities were amazing.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a
Yeah, God
situation
bless the
at a
camera,
glance.
man.
But you did hit
I
some
agree.
bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
Alright, the whole master and servant thing was fine, but I'm not sure about you penetrating anything about me, okay? So, we'll stay away from that territory, okay?
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. Alright, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Well, I'm not, because I can teleport, so whatever. Mona's true intentions have become clear. Dear God, Oh, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on here. Hello, we have arrived.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
I'm not gonna shame you. But, you're also not allowed to shame me, okay? No shame going on here. I can't tell fortunes, though.
Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you.
Go on,
My
then.
astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now.
Alright, go on.
From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
That's all, apparently.
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary.
Klee! Hey!
Come on, too, you're back.
It's Klee!
That's her.
Guys, it's Klee!
Successor to great knowledge.
You mean Klee? I mean, honestly, here we have the two characters I want most right now. Klee and Mona. Both on screen right now. I am very upset by the fact that I have neither of them in my team. And both of them are here right now. It's like the game is taunting me.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
See, I said this was a mistake, kind of.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties. So
Make what?
Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this.
I mean, there can be a contest, alright, you can kill each
So
other.
before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Or, better yet, make a contest. Both of you join my team and see whoever of you is more useful.
Box. I'll look. Right here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
It's not a bomb again.
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
I think she's gonna need help.
Just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
I'm not too sure if knowledge is like eye color. Maybe I missed something in biology class. Well, imagine if that's how it worked. Just all the knowledge you've gained in your lifetime will be passed on the moment you give birth to your child. Wouldn't that be amazing? Just straight out of the womb, you have the a lifetime's worth of knowledge. Actually, scratch it. 2 lifetimes worth of knowledge directly from the moment of birth, because of your 2 parents. And then all this knowledge will get passed on once you have a child. Imagine how powerful that would be. I mean, let's face it. If that was how it worked, then life would have evolved to such an amazing degree. Also, school would be entirely worthless. No one would ever go to school, because everyone would just know everything right away. Alright, I think we gotta kill this.
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
Dendro slimes have... Yep.
Can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake.
No mistake. It's gonna attack. Yeah.
Dendro's lines. We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Agreed.
Go, Barrett Bunny. Oz, reveal thyself.
Just get out of the ground already. You have no reason to hide. And there we go. Still, Dendro feels like such a weird element in this game. You can't even get an elemental shield from Dendro, something which you can get from every other element. Actually, no, scratch that. You can't get an elemental shield from Anemo either, I think. So yeah, those two are kind of odd. I think the Anemo effect doesn't even stick to enemies, right? All the other elemental effects stick to your opponents, and then you can fire another elemental attack to trigger the effect, but Anemo is only useful to trigger elemental reactions, and the effect won't actually stick to opponents to be triggered later on. Which I think is a little weird. Also, yeah, then there's Dendro, which is like a whole different story again.
Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
Let's do that. Alright, back we go. We've got a delivery to make, after all. Alright, hello. We have the box. We have the box.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but...
You read her diary.
Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment.
Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
What was in it?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
So what is it?
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box.
A slight airhead might be taking it lightly.
I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
Alright, bye Klee. Hope you join my team someday. No point in getting mad at her, yeah.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad.
Camera!
Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be...
Too expensive?
Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to...
Join me.
I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached
Camera
I'll be
angles.
free.
The camera angles around Mona are certainly something interesting to behold. I appreciate it. Does it really count as temporary?
What will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
Stay with me.
We can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you?
That was always the plan.
Thanks. Never mind. It's nothing.
You could always stay with your disciple, you know, and help me on my journey, and do commissions alongside me. Has a magnetic hang on. It's like her butt has a magnetic force. Yeah. Completely agree. It's a mystic art to manipulate the camera.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
About Mona's background.
I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
Oh, I remember seeing that seal before. I was curious what that might be about.
Alright.
Alright then, yep.
Then allow me to tell you where the house is. Ad Astra...
But first of all, I'm gonna claim this, which apparently I didn't do before. Right, it's over here. I remember seeing that, but I never was really sure what it was all about. But now I know.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
Well done.
Alright, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
But it's gonna cost you. Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
God was his
Yes,
high school nickname.
I am most thankful to you.
A lot of the names in this game feel like
that I will
nicknames.
give you the best rates.
At least for the side characters, you know.
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood
Like-
something, but
Like there was a dude called Iron Nugget, right? If I remember correctly. And another dude called Wrench, was it? So yeah. Some of these names definitely have to be nicknames, because no one would name their child that. Save a little here, skimp a little there, and you'll be fine. This might be your best option, yeah.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
Guess you've got to keep working at it, yeah.
I don't really know what to do, but I'll do my best. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
how is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
I am done! Let's just check.
Crack it out. I'm doing experiments here. Oh, it's you! I'm currently running some tests related to your situation. I should see some results soon, so please wait patiently. Don't worry about me fainting from hunger. In any case, I figured out a way to make some money.
Go on. You're not gonna go on. Huh. Well, that's done now. If she doesn't use astrology, she has a part-time job as... Hang on. Yeah! I mean, she could do it if she wanted. But let's face it, she would also be a really good adventurer and could do commissions for the guild. That works just as nicely. She could have also joined me on my adventures, but you know how that is. So let's do this finally. I have a bunch of stuff to collect here. All the way up to 40. The adventure works too. But yeah, the other option would also be kind of interesting. So after 45 is when I need to do a quest again to unlock stuff. Okay. And this would unlock, yeah. And then I can go up to 50, which would unlock more stuff again. I still think it's amazing that I went up basically 2 world levels at once, because once I did this quest here, because I already collected so much experience, once I did this quest, my adventure rank shot right up to just before level 4 for adventure rank 40. And after opening like one more chest, I went up to adventure rank 40. So I basically went up 2 world levels at once. And that definitely made things a little bit more difficult to deal with. Understandably so, I think. Alright, so that's done. Still, we have some more stuff to do. If I just... And that's for next time, by the way. Also achievements. Let's collect this real quick. Because we can. But yeah, if you just look in here, we still have these 2. Which we'll do next time. And there's still 2 more which we haven't even unlocked yet. So I think next time we might be able to do, like, maybe all of them. Maybe 3. Either 3 of them or all of them. So there's gonna be either 1 or 2 more streams, and then we'll have to hope for the next update to come out. But in the meantime, I'll be grinding, of course, to get that adventure rank even higher, so we can actually do stuff as it comes out. And to actually upgrade my characters a little bit more, see what I can do with that. Also, wait, did I get something for here? Oh no, it's just telling me to level... No, I did get more stuff for the constellation. Increases the level of Palm Vortex by 3. And then intertwined winds. Targets to take damage from... Alright, I can only get this right now. I mean, I never used the main character, but here we go. There's one more missing over here. Multiple characters I maybe should use at some point, but well, again, I am just stalling. We need to look for someone to raid, I think. Now, I know that not everyone is gonna stick around, but you know how it is. You know how it is. You know, I always, if I can, I always look for someone to raid. So that we can at the very least say hi and, you know, that stuff. As always. So let's look for someone real quick, see if someone... Just see if someone's live. Oh! He's live? I knew he was live before I was streaming. Apparently he's streaming for a little longer than I am, so... In that case, it makes perfect sense to pop on over to his channel. Alrighty then, again, that's... Is it like 3 times in a row, or did we raid someone else in between at some point? I am not even sure. Actually, 2 people are streaming. Now it's gonna... This is a choice here. Are we gonna go... So, we either go for Minecraft or we go for more Genshin Impact. I say we go for more Genshin Impact today. Because I think... She wasn't live when I started streaming, so her stream might be going on for a little bit longer. You see where I'm getting at? Because... Yeah. We're gonna raid someone who's not been streaming for as long. Genshin fits the theme. That works even better then. So let's raid someone who's not been live for as long. And at the same time... get the Genshin theme going. So let's pop on over. See you guys over there. Bye. And same, of course, to all of you on YouTube. See you eventually. Maybe in the next one. Bye-bye.